Shalom, shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all honor, glory, and praise unto Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shai, Bahashim Rakapadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders and bishops of Great Millstone who teach 100% truth. Shalom to the 144,000 and to the elect. It's your brother Ra'aya back with another video. And yeah, y'all. So I'm about to play this video and I'm going to give my commentary on it.
Major breaking news. The odds of a government shutdown next week just skyrocketed after Democrats said they will not vote to keep the government open unless ICE's budget is cut. Major breaking news. The odds of a government shutdown.
So look, they saying the odds of a government shutdown has risen expeditiously, right? To the point where the Democrats is not going to allow the government to open back up unless they cut the budget for ICE, which we know they're not going to do, right? Because DJT is the one who's having them do this. So this government shutdown, this is going to be one of those ones that is going to last for a while. Now, we thought the previous one, well, not us, but people thought the previous shutdown was a bad shutdown because they was threatening it on taking away your benefits and all of that, right? Your what do you call it? Your food stamps and all that other type of shit, right? So what they don't know is this is going to be even worse. Not only is ICE going to still be out there while they are the government is shut down, it'll give an excuse. More people will be laid off, right? And there's there's going to be a famine that pops off. There's going to be a famine because if they don't, hey, look, if they don't come into a conclusion, you're not getting your benefits. And I can see DJT making that a stimulation. Like, hey, if the Democrats don't vote towards ICE being funded, then we're going to take away all of y'all benefits until the Democrats do so. And all they're doing is playing control opposition because they're both on the same side. The Republican Slovakia and the Democrats are on the same side. So all of this that they're about to play, this is all about to get, you know what I mean, real messy. It's about to be good, y'all. This is about to get good, y'all. The argument out there, yeah, hey, y'all just keep watching, right? Because we can clearly see, those who have eyes to see, we can see how this is about to go. And from ICE still being out there, it's going to get worse also. But on top of that, just like in Minnesota, they DJT, I believe he cut off their benefits because he was like, if y'all keep bucking up against ICE from doing their job, I'm gonna cut off y'all benefits. So I believe he cut off their benefits, like their SNAP benefits and other governmental benefits that they would be getting, right? So they already are experiencing a famine-like state, right? Now imagine everybody in the country at this point start feeling that famine-like state. Like there's going to be the same thing with the before a couple of months ago, or it was either last month or the month before, where they did the shutdown, where what is the name of them? The at the airport. Damn, what is these people name? Salakia, y'all. Let me look it up. What is their name? Anyway, the people who work at the airport, right? They are governmental workers and stuff, right? And they wasn't getting paid, so they was starting to do strikes and all of that. So once they uh realize that the shutdown is coming again, many of them not gonna go to work. They're gonna be like, man, fuck this shit. And then it's gonna be put a stop to people going to city, It's gonna be, hold on, let me get this. I believe it's 16. No, it's 15 and 17. So this is Second Ezra chapter 15 and 17. A man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able. And this is going to pop off, y'all, because people are going to try to go to these next cities by way of the airport and all that. And then they're going to realize, like, dang, I can't even, TSA, that's what it is, TSA. So they're going to realize, like, dang, I can't even get there because all of the flights are being shut down and all that, right? On top of this so-called, these storms and stuff that Esau is manufacturing around the country, right? So man, this is going to be a catastrophic time, but a beautiful time, yo. Like it's beautiful to see the downfall of this man, right? Because although he's manufacturing it, the Heavenly Father has control over what he's doing, and we see that how it's becoming like a beautiful nightmare. You know, it's becoming a beautiful nightmare for this man. You know, and in this time, right? I'm starting to see that Big E, he's starting to get targeted. Like I seen on one of the videos that Akim had put up, I believe it's the brother in Kansas or North Carolina. It was one of them. But Salakia for me not remembering. But anyway, he was basically saying like the Republicans are being targeted uh at the hospitals. Like if they find out that you rocking a MAGA hat, or they found out even the children in school are being pressed on what their parents or what their households political views are. And if they are left winged, I mean right winged, they're getting they're getting fucked up and shit, right? They're getting bullied and all that, right? And then at the hospitals, they're not they talking about certain doctors are not. They said they find out that the people is Republicans, that they're gonna not do the right anesthetic procedures, right, or put them up under anesthesia the right way. So if they get into surgery, they'll be woke while they man. They talk about some crazy shit, right? So we can see that Esau is starting to get fucked up, man. Like these curses is coming upon him, right? So let me get this one scripture right because I pulled it up. Hold on. 13 and I believe it's 12. Let me see. Isaiah 13. And it made me think, like, I'm like, just the same way how Esau was chasing or he'll hunt down deer and all that, right? I'm like, this is the same way, like the same way how he hunt down those deer and did all that. It's the same way how uh he's going to be hunted himself. So he put a lot of hunting into that. And I'm like, man, he's about to get fucked up, right? So this is Isaiah 13. I'm going to start at 13. It says, for I will shake the heavens. The earth will move from its place when Yahweh of heaven's armies display his wrath in the day of his fierce anger. Now, this is in the NLT, y'all. And it says, everyone in Babylon will run about like a hunted gazelle, like sheep without a shepherd, right? So all these Edomites, these so-called Americans and stuff, they are going to be hunted. They about to be not only them, but 2/3 of Jake, they're gonna be fucked up too, and all of the surrounding nations that's in this place. Everybody gonna get fucked up, but primarily Esau, Edom, he's gonna get fucked up because everybody's starting to realize, like, hold on, you're the main denominator in this in these factors when it comes to deleting people and doing all this unjust things. Everybody's starting to wake up to this devil, right? The son of perdition is starting to be revealed, right? The man of destruction. And it says, and they finding out why his destruction. They're like, man, what the hell? Right? Even in these other videos I've been seeing these Edomite women putting their husbands on blast. Um, they're like, I can't believe I've been asking my husband what's been going on with like what is his take on the things that's going on with ICE, and he's basically like he don't give a fuck and all that basically, like, and she's like, how can you not give a fuck when they're deleting women that look just like me? Right, right. So I'm like, man, now they're starting to realize that their men ain't shit, and their men really are evil. He's the man of evil, the man of destruction. And they're realizing it. And that's why most of them, there's just another excuse for them to get on with Jake. Because they already got an infatuation with Jake anyway. Right? So matter of fact, let me get this in the KJV, right? And it says Isaiah 13 and 11. I'm gonna go there. And it says, and I will punish the world for their evil and the wicked for their iniquity, the wicked being Esau, Edom, and I will cause the arrogancy of the proud to cease and will lay low the haughtiness of the terrible. So that proud and pridefulness that y'all got, that's about to be laid down. All that, I'm proud to be an American, all that bullshit. Everybody, man, people about to be on y'all heads. That's why they just did a warning on the news telling people like, hey, don't be going around telling people your political views. If you rocking MAGA hats, you probably need to take that shit off because it's gonna put you in danger. And it's time you coming in, right? And Esau being that vagabond around the earth, you know what I mean? Just like Cain being that vagabond where he wherever he go, he you know what I mean? He gonna be seen to be uh the murderer that he is, the destruction causer that he is. People are going to start what was it that that I won't even call it a promise, but that the thing that Yahweh told him was that whoever tried to touch you will be cursed sevenfold, right? But that is coming up off of him, and the curses is coming upon him, and he is about to be. The people are starting to see who he is now. You know what I'm saying? Like before, he could rock around like you know how a burglar can rock a mask, and he can come in and he can break into your house and he can do whatever he want to do in there to you and all that because you can't really see his face, or you can't really identify who he is. So he could be a person that stay right next door to you, or he could be a person that you know that can go right by you and be talking to you and all that. You don't even know because he got the mask on, right? Now, what happens when you take that mask off of him? Now you know who you're dealing with. Now you know who needs to be paid back for what he's done. Now you know who to lock up. Now you know who's been causing all this destruction and shit. And that's Esau Edom. And he's starting to be revealed. Right? So, and it says, verse 12, I would make a man more precious than fine gold, even a man than the golden wedge of Ophir. Now, this is an Israelite man, a man of the elect of the nation of Israel. So it says, therefore, I will shake the heavens, and the earth shall remove out of her place, and the wrath of Yahweh of hosts, and the day of his fierce anger. That's when thermo nuclear ICBM missiles hit this bitch, and the designated places it's supposed to hit, when it caused this earth to rock to and forth like a drunkard. And it shall be as the chase roe, and as a sheep that no man taketh up. They shall every man turn to his own people and flee every one into his own land. Esau is gonna be like that chased roe. A roe is like a deer, right? Let me see. A roe is like a no. Maybe this is spelled Salaki, y'all. Yeah, a roe deer. Most roe deer births occur during daylight hours. Like you see this little baby deer right here, y'all. All right. So hold on. Where am I at? Where is it at? Oh, right here. So it says, and this should be as the chased roe. So like how Esau used to, because Esau is a cunning hunter, and he known for that. He known for going out there on the weekends and going and hunting these, these deer, even the baby deer and stuff, right? And not even that, just like how some of the predator animals go and they they go and they chase like the baby animals so that they can get something to eat. They can get an easy kill. And as a sheep that no man taketh up, like a sheep needs to be led. If not, then that sheep is like for open slaughter. Anything can come and kill that thing. And that's how it's going to be for Esau, Edom, and these Edomites here in Babylon the Great. They're gonna be like an easy slaughter. You see what's been happening with Renee Good, with this dude Alex Peretti, or however you say his last name, Peretti or something like that. And you see, these are all Edomites that's getting deleted for like not really for no reason. You know what I mean? It seems as though for no reason, but we know the Heavenly Father has His judgment set up how He wanted to be set up, right? But you know these people are they're about to realize that their own people, because these lower level Edomites, although they are the wicked, they don't really know the inside of the higher illuminated ones that's running their countries and stuff, like their lead banking families. They don't have a clue how wicked it can truly get with with their own people, right? So they don't really know, but they're gonna find out themselves, and they're gonna be ashamed. They're gonna be not even to say they're gonna be ashamed. They're gonna be afraid to come out and be and be amongst people, because I'm telling you, man, people when the whole world wake up to these people, man, it's gonna be a wrap. Anyway, it says they shall every man turn to his own people and flee everyone to his own land. The reason why Esau Edom gonna have to turn to his own people is because everybody who's amongst these people, because Babylon the Great is a melting pot. Everybody that's here, in this place, is gonna turn against each other. You know how you got Edomites in the school, right? They got certain Edomite teachers, certain Jake teachers, certain Moabite teachers, so-called Chinese, certain Elamite teachers, East Indian type, teachers and all that, right? So imagine all those people in the same building, and they just start turning on each other. They're all in the same building doing the same job, and they start turning on each other and all that. That's how essentially it's going to be here in Babylon the Great. All these people are in the same country, and they're going to go to their own people who's in this country, and they're going to start going to war with everybody amongst everybody. And on top of that, they're going to be going to war with their own people, but the ones who don't, they're going to come together and be like gangs amongst each other. We even seen that in that movie, The Domestic, right? I think it's called The Domestic. Yeah, is The Domestic. Yeah, and there was like in the beginning of the movie, it was gangs of people that was going around, and there was one of the guys who was on the radio telling them like, "Hey, watch out for these people, because they out here, they're ravishing your wives." That he didn't say that, but I'm using that word instead of you know the other word. But they're ravishing your wives. They getting your children together. They doing all this stuff. Like, man, it's gonna be like that, where it's gonna be gang of people, what I mean, coming together, tearing up houses and fucking people up and all that, right? Are their own people, right? And it says, everyone that is found shall be thrust through, and everyone that is joined unto them shall fall by the sword. And Esau, Edom, they're going, man. And this goes for Jake as well, too. You know, the 2/3 of Jake, they're going to be deleted in this time, too. And then, and because of all of the things that they have done to Jake, you know, they're going to get fucked up. Like in that movie, The Domestic, man, they didn't give a fuck. Like, I'll recommend y'all who haven't seen it, go and watch that movie, y'all. That's a good movie too. You know what I mean? Go and watch it. Because they was trying to make it the whole, I guess, plot of the movie was it was this couple trying to make it to their family and all that. But they was going through hell trying to get through the country and all that because the country had went through a civil spat and everything was broken down, just like how it's going right now. Like the beginning of that movie is like the what's happening right now. Like if things get and then look, now that I'm thinking about it, when you look at the movie towards the end of the movie, that's gonna be when they introduce that MOTB. By the end of that movie is where the MOTB gonna come into play. Right? So let me get the rest of this. It says verse 15, everyone that is found shall be thrust through, and everyone that is joined unto them shall fall by the sword. Their children also shall be dashed to pieces before their eyes. All these little Edomite babies and all that, they're gonna be dashed to pieces, fucked up. Not only them, it's gonna be Jake babies, it's gonna be Moabite babies, it's gonna be all the different people here. Ishmaelite babies, they're gonna be all getting fucked up. Right? Their houses shall be spoiled and their wives ravished. Right? And with that, I'm gonna give all honor, glory, and praise unto Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakwadash. Shalom, y'all. On to the next one.